Alright, howdy y'all. This is series 3 or video 3 out of Wake Up and Prepare Immediately. This is something that's very important as well. We're talking about protection. This is the protection checklist. And again, I will just be listing off some things that you really might want to have. Make sure that it works or get more of in your household or in your kit. So, to get checklists, pepper spray or mace for each adult family member in the house, taser or stun gun, intruder alarms, firearms, extra ammunition, and etc. I really suggest if you do have a gun or want to purchase a gun that you either take a gun safety class so you can get your concealed carrier license, or you take a class just in general just to know how to use your gun properly, the particular gun that you're going to be using or you have already or would like to purchase in the future. Also, if you are going to be using a gun, that you fully know how to clean it as well and take care of the gun. That's very important as well. So those are things that you need to get. Now, things that you need to do for protection, things like install deadbolt locks on all outside doors. Make sure the house is secure at all points of possible entry. Install intruder alarms. Enroll each adult family member in a firearms safety class. Practice using pepper spray or mace. Don't practice on a real person, please. It does work for sure. This is all about aim. Visit local firearms practice range and become proficient with the use of our firearms. Sign up for a martial arts class. I highly suggest that as well, because there's nothing better than man-on-man combat. You can get a gun, but if that gun doesn't work, you better know how to punch, fight, choke out, lay out somebody. It's very, very important. And you can take classes they're very inexpensive, say in comparison to a firearm, or even the ammunition to just put in the firearm. So that's something that's very important to consider. Another thing that you might want to consider if you're not a fan of firearms is to have something like a slingshot or bow and arrow. And with those, what's cool about the slingshot is the fact that you can use just about anything that's aerodynamic and that is light enough to fly, but also painful enough for the receiving end. Also, the bow and arrow, very, very cool. Not as easy to use. You really need to make sure you have some upper body strength just to cock back the bow. And I mean, I think if you know how to, or if you have a bow and arrow, that you should learn how to possibly make your own arrows, so that you can always have a supply. With the slingshot, you'll probably always have supply if there's rocks around, and if you have little BBs or stuff like that, it'll work for you. Those are really important. Also, for protection, just knowing how to relax so that if something does pop up, you know how to deal with it without dealing in a fear mechanism or way of thinking. You think in terms of survival. Yes, and protection. I think also, just to build up to this for protection, I think you need to protect your body from any harm as well. So making sure that you are physically in shape so that you can bounce back a little faster, just because your body is used to being beat up and has to come back. So that is it for the protection list. If you have any comments or add-ons to it, unless they are negative, please post it. Have a wonderful one. Until the next time, Stream Brizzy.